Hi, ma'am.
Hi, Pop! And here we are again.
Parang iba tong set natin.
Ang ganda, no? Laki ng improvement.
Ganda. Hindi, iba tong place namin ngayon. Dahil meron kaming very special guests.
Yes, this is
for today.
First married couple guest natin for our show.
Special tong
Big
dalawang
time ito.
Oh, power couple tong dalawang to.
Yes.
Tayo, powder couple lang.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, napaka-talented, napakaganda, napakabait, walang iba. Si Dr. Aivee.
And Dr. Z. Tay.
Yahoo!
Hi, Doc.
Ako rin yung pumalakpak.
I know.
Hello.
Thank you for
Hi,
accepting.
Janno. Hi, Aivee.
Thank you for accepting our invitation and making time. Really appreciate
Yeah.
it.
You are, I would say, one of the most hardworking couples I've seen.
Gosh.
I mean, one moment you're in Singapore, the next minute you're in an event, and you're in the clinic.
They're everywhere. Oh, but really, that is something that I admire, that you really make the most of your time by doing everything. I wish I can.
Knock-knock muna para light.
Brace yourselves.
Your crying shoulder, I'll be...
Wait, napainom ako ha. Wait lang.
Kaya ka ba na in love? Yan ang sikreto.
Hindi ako sure.
Di pantay, kailangan merong
You have your own knock-knock. Here you go. Sige.
knock-knock.
Who's there?
Doc Z. Teo. Buo.
Wow.
Ay, grabe.
Full name talaga.
Teo! Doc Z. Teo! Daylight come, we wanna go home.
Enjoy.
I love it.
Ay, naku.
Grabe kayong dalawa. I didn't realize how funny you guys are. Yan bang secret to a happy marriage?
Ay, we will get to that.
Ay,
Kasi
okay.
I wanna know yours.
We're both interested in your love story.
Yes.
Next na.
I'm so curious. I really want to ask you guys. Honestly, when you guys meet someone new, do you go, I wanna fix her eyebag?
Oh, she needs this lip filler.
I think it's because we do this every
Yeah.
day.
Yes.
So it becomes second nature
Yeah.
for us to do a scan,
Mm.
right? But I think, through the years, we have learned to respect everyone.
Yes, of
Right?
course.
And we will never ever come to you and say,
Something.
hey, you need this or you
Mm.
need that.
Actually, between me and Z, si Z yung mas nag-scan. Ako kasi I compartmentalize eh. When it's work, I really work focused. So,
Yes.
I have to assess you. But when I'm not working, I'm the most cool person.
Yes.
So, no scanning, no judgment. I just want to make conversation, make friends.
Okay.
I'm more an extrovert. Si Z kasi mas introvert eh.
Okay.
Yeah. Kayo?
I'm different on screen.
Well, me rin, on screen, I'm better known as the villain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bakit
The
suplada
villain.
kasi eh.
But what can I do? I was born like
I know. Di ba si Bing, parang intimidating siya. Social kasi yung beauty mo masyado eh.
We've said it on this show. If you guys have RF, she has RBF. Resting
Bing face.
Bing
face.
face! Tama! Pero naman, beauty-wise naman.
Of
I mean,
course.
honestly, growing up, I grew up watching Bing. Parang you wanna have that face. Napakaganda
Thank
naman
you.
talaga ni Bing.
You have a connection,
Yes,
right?
yes,
School
yes.
connection. Can you...
I took my grade school years in Assumption, Antipolo. You moved to Assumption, San Lorenzo for high
For
school.
high school.
Medyo malayo yung San
Yes.
Lorenzo. So I did not go to San Lorenzo anymore. But all my friends who went through high school in San Lorenzo,
Are my friends.
Met naman.
Yes.
Okay.
So, ako
Dr.
naman,
Aivee.
nag-grade school ako in Benedictine Abbey School. Pero nung high school, gusto ng parents ko, all-girls school. Ayaw na nila co-ed.
Yes.
Alam mo naman, may mga boys.
Yes.
So, they moved me to Assumption. So, doon ka na-meet naman your friends who were your
My
classmates
yes,
and
my-
batchmates
yes.
when in grade school.
In
Sila
grade
naman
school.
yung naging friends ko ng high school.
Interesting, because me and Dr. Z,
Yes.
we were in school together in Singapore.
So, magka-age kayong dalawa.
Not the same. I was...
Way
Yeah,
back.
ahead.
So, magkaibig. Meron silang connection.
I want to know a little about you before you guys met. In school, you were...
Well, me, kasi syempre when I entered high school, I came from another school. Syempre, hindi pa ako masyadong
Yes.
familiar sa mga everybody. So, I had to work my way, making friends. And, talagang shy ako dati talaga. I was a shy kid. So, I was a bit nerdy. Tapos, mahilig ako mag-aral. And I'm very quiet and timid. I think eventually, I developed my personality.
When did you start developing your...
So, medyo na-developing personality ko in college. And then, medicine, syempre, puro aral. But I think it's when I started working.
Let's go to Doc Z naman. Who were you before you met
Well, I mean, I'm
born and raised
born
in
and
Singapore?
raised in Singapore
Okay.
all the way through, and then I went to the military service.
Oh, nice. What happened there? Did you serve or
Yes,
what was your
all
service?
Singaporean males at 18 years old, they have to go into military
Okay,
service.
yeah. But
Then
where were you assigned?
I was assigned to ammunition and bomb disposal.
Diba?
Wow.
Bomb disposal.
Wow.
Diba? Nakakagwapo, diba?
James
Plus,
Bond style.
points.
So you have to learn how to kind of check all the ammunition before it's being deployed to the units.
Diba?
Diba? That's
diba?
totally different
Yes.
from how things are now.
After my military, I went to UK
Okay.
to do my medical
Medical
school.
there.
I went to Scotland.
Scotland?
Scotland.
May accent siya, ha?
Oh,
Yes.
Really? Hear a little of it.
Yes.
Scottish accent.
Just a little
Scottish.
sample of Scottish.
Hi, pal. You want to take a ride down the street, no?
Took a ride down the street.
Pwede.
Okay ba?
Mas lalong gumagawa.
Yes.
So wait, why medicine?
I grew up in a family of doctors.
Okay.
So
Oh,
my dad is a doctor as well. He's always been telling me, oh, you have to be a doctor, follow my
Yeah.
footsteps. Grew up in the clinic, so you just kind of like, okay, this is what I'm going to be. So I applied for medicine and law. In Singapore, it's like
Yes.
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
The parents only want
really?
their son
Yes.
to be a doctor or lawyer.
Yun lang. No other choice.
Hey, they're doing it good.
Alam mo, walang artista sa Singapore.
No,
There's
no,
no
no.
such thing as show business.
We're very familiar with Singapore because our
Oh, yes.
daughter lives
Yes.
there already.
Oh, yes,
She's
you're
been there
right.
for 4 years.
Her husband has been there for quite some time.
Yeah.
They're
When
saying-
did you get to the Philippines?
I've never been to Philippines before in my life. Right?
okay.
I don't have a clue what Philippines was. At the end of my training, there was a chance to just have 1 month of extra training anywhere in the world. I opted to go back home to Singapore. I was in a relationship, right?
Okay.
And I had to go back to kind of break it off.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. This is getting
Heartbreaker.
spicy. Wait, I need a drink. I need a
We
drink.
all need a drink. Wait, let's
Oh,
drink.
no.
Let's drink.
I wanted to then focus. I was in the National Skin Center doing my attachment for
In dermatology.
dermatology.
Okay.
Right? So the link is coming.
Yes. There.
Very interesting.
Papunta na tayo sa
Punta na
exciting
ako.
part.
Yes.
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 Ayan na.
Ayan
So
na.
after the first week, we broke off. I said for the next 3 weeks, I'm going to focus on dermatology. I was in the zone,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
And then
Laser focus.
One day I walked in and then I saw someone standing on the counter. And I was like,
Please,
Aba.
music. Where are the violins? And what was she wearing?
I remember she was wearing a red pants.
Ay, grabe.
You remember,
Yeah,
sir?
Truly.
and then she had a little clip on the hair.
Oh, wow.
So I thought she was a student, right?
Yeah.
Because
Baguettes.
Yeah, bakit
okay.
talaga?
Yeah.
young looking. So I was like, oh. I went to the nurses and I
And
asked them,
asked.
oh, who's that? Because by the time on the 4th week, all the nurses are my friends.
Okay.
She looks different. She looks different from the normal Singaporean
Yeah.
doctors I see, right? So I said, who's that? Oh, that's the visiting doctor from the
From the Philippines.
Philippines. So I said, so when did she come?
My first day.
That day.
Oh.
My very
Wow.
first day.
You were practicing na.
I finished my training and then I got a scholarship in Singapore. I figured I should do my training before I start practicing. Diba?
Yeah.
There was another reason why you went.
Yeah. Also because I was also
another
hindi,
interesting.
also because I was in a relationship.
Ah,
but yes,
okay.
but then I needed time away also.
10 years, huh?
Yes, matagal din.
Mm.
I wanted to be also to go to another country. Just be by myself.
Yeah.
And figure things out for myself.
Mhm.
So on my first day in Singapore, I was finding my way. I didn't know he saw me. Hindi ko alam to. I didn't know.
So I asked the nurses, I said, can you give me a copy of her schedule?
Hindi ko alam.
Agad?
Schedule ko.
Schedule
Agad.
Hindi
Agad.
phone number,
Hindi schedule.
Stalker ka agad.
Stalker.
Ito,
I remember the
Susie.
nurse was saying, hey dog, cannot. No.
Cannot.
I said, I just give it
Confidential.
Give it to me.
Okay, photocopy please.
So to cut the long story short,
Okay.
he followed me every room.
But you still haven't introduced yourself.
He did. You know, of course, the first time he walked in the room when I was, he pretended that he had some business.
Okay.
So he sat down beside me, and the first thing he asked is, "Hi, I'm Z." So I said, "Hi, I'm Ivee." And then he said, "Oh, you're Filipina?" I said, "Yeah." And she said, "Oh, I know of the Philippines because my nannies are all Filipinos."
Yeah.
And then the whole week, he was just with me. And I didn't know. I had no idea that
Did
I
you
thought,
start wondering when?
No,
when-
never. Never. I just thought that we had the same schedule.
The first day I said, I'll bring you home.
Because the first day, he was trying to help me find my way back home.
Okay.
To my
Alright.
apartment.
Okay.
Since he didn't know how to bring me home, he asked the nurse's station which bus to take for me to go home.
Yes.
But yeah, but I'll drive you to the bus stop.
Okay.
But the bus stop was only there.
But then when he told me, it's literally, pwede mo lakarin mga 1 minute walk.
The effort
It's better
is-
to bring her to the bus stop than get lost looking for the place and
Yeah.
embarrass myself on
No,
the first day, right?
Well, truth to be
True.
told, Z has really bad direction sense.
Yeah. Same. I don't know
Same,
where I'm
same,
going.
same.
Always lost.
No, but
Yes.
just for context, there's not a lot of cars in Singapore,
Not
right?
Ah.
Everybody takes the
Yes.
public,
Public
transport.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
When did you have the idea na, I think this guy likes me?
I only had 1 week left
Okay.
in
Oh
Singapore.
gosh,
Okay.
isang
Yes.
linggong
Isang
pag-ibig.
linggo na lang.
1 week.
So
So,
how did
on
you-
the third day, I asked her out.
Okay.
Not really ask me out.
I mean,
You didn't.
I
You
did.
just said casually, I'm supposed to play tennis tonight, and my friend flaked out on me last minute. Since I'm free,
Nice.
and this is my only free day, maybe you want to join me for dinner.
Oh. And then she said no.
So I said,
Ah?
I can't. Hindi ako pwede last minute.
So did
Yan
you
ang
feel
style. Yan ang
defeated?
First time.
First time.
Yeah. You know, I mean.
No, I didn't have dinner plans.
So actually, I was a bit defeated. I mean, I thought she
Yeah.
was not interested. So I was like a bit, okay, never mind. Then the next day, when we were in the hospital again, we met in the stairwell. And then she said, oh, you owe me a dinner.
Oh, di ba? Smile, no?
Magaling ka.
Di ba? Hindi naman, naawa naman ako, baka na-reject siya, yung ego niya. So
That's
sabi
her
ko,
style.
sabi
Her
ko,
side.
Oy, by the way, you owe me a dinner.
Oh.
Yeah, ganun ka lang.
Ano,
mo yun?
considerate kasi.
Considerate.
Considerate.
And then I asked you out again, then you said no.
Sabi ko, sorry, I have plans.
Again.
Again.
At first reject, then after I
Yeah.
say I was
Reject.
okay. Then ask again, then reject again.
Okay, ito na. Saturday morning, may nagte-text sa akin. Hi, might wanna have dinner with me tonight. Sorry, I was gonna be going out with my doctor friend. Kaso lang naawa ako sa kanya because he might feel reject. So I told my friends, okay guys, I will join you after dinner. So finally, natuloy na.
Oh, that first dinner, was it awkward?
He found my apartment.
Finally,
So
was
na-
able to
I guess,
drive.
yes.
My mom
And
And then he
go.
borrowed his mom's car. So dinala ko sa isang chicken rice place, but casual.
Casual.
But this is what he said,
Yeah.
and I don't know if he remembers.
Oh.
I was in Sentosa this morning. I found a $50 bill in the beach. I used this $50 to pay for our date.
Ay.
Do you remember that? You don't remember?
I'm not sure whether that's...
I cannot forget. So at least my memory is better than him. After dinner, he asked his best friend and the girlfriend to meet us in Coffee Bean for coffee. So
Yeah.
parang sourcing me out na kaagad.
no.
Asking for validation from his friends. Ang bilis, diba?
From the start, there was attraction,
Yeah.
right? I mean, you
For
were,
sure, yeah. I don't know about her side, but I liked her.
I know that he's not based in Singapore. I know he's not gonna stay long. So I figured he was just trying to be friendly with me. And maybe he kinda
But
likes
how did
me.
you find him?
He was very persistent. I think that's one thing I
Yes.
noticed. Ako kasi I'm very realistic person. I don't want to unahan, pag-isipan, kasi ayoko mag-expect.
How long did it take for you to say yes?
Well, technically kasi inaaraw-araw niya ako. Every day, my gosh, araw-araw, sundo hatid ako.
No, I had 1 more week before I go back to
Yes.
Glasgow. So I had 1 week in between
Okay.
before I had to go back to Scotland.
Okay.
So there was a lot of things going on in my head, but I could just let it be and treat it as just a nice experience. But I had to ask myself the question: is that if I went back home to Scotland, will I be able to find someone like her again?
Wow.
When the answer came to me, the answer is I cannot afford to take the risk.
Oh,
I
wow.
called up my professor in Scotland. I have a family emergency.
Okay.
I can't come home for 1 month. I said, okay. So for 4 weeks, I really had time to then get to know her on a deeper level. 4 weeks.
Yes,
Ah,
diba?
okay.
Girl na girl.
After the 4
Yes.
weeks, then I really had to ask her, where are we going to go with this?
Oh, wow.
Right.
Oh, serious na.
Oh,
Serious.
serious,
I
because-
don't know naman, like,
No, I asked you, right?
ang bilis naman niya.
So, in between, I had brought her to see my parents as well.
I know. It wasn't an easy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, meeting the in-laws is always a challenge.
When my father asked me to bring her, his directive to my mom was don't be friendly to her, don't talk to her. Just that's it, right? It's really like that. So I remember when we pulled up to the restaurant, I saw my parents, they were just standing there. So when we opened the door and she walked out, my mom was like, on cue, right?
Yeah.
That's the directive, right?
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
like that. So we went for lunch. And then when we sat down, the two of them started talking non-stop, my dad and her.
Okay.
Like, very friendly, they're chatting, they were laughing. And my mom was still,
Still following orders.
Following orders, yes. Not talking to me.
so after the whole lunch, I went back home and my dad said, hey son, that's good, huh? It's a good girl.
It's good, huh?
You should go for her.
My other side naman of the story is my parents naman had no idea this was happening.
Okay.
No idea.
Sa Manila to.
Walang idea.
Oo.
So when Z first had to visit the Philippines, I had to hide him. My father is very conservative. Wala kaming notion to marry a foreigner.
By this time, politician ba ang...
My
Yes.
father was the mayor of
Oo.
Las Piñas then. Kasi pag when you marry a foreigner, there's an option to live abroad.
Yes.
And that's never
Yes.
an option. I don't know, we've been dating for a year or so. Suddenly, my father found out that he was courting me. And he even said, parang, are you sure he likes you for who you are? Sabi niya, baka naman baka he thinks because, you're a doctor, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I said, Papa, in all fairness, when I met him, he liked me for who I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for me, that's really true love.
course.
Diba? Because he loved me for my
Right.
personality,
Right.
for our chemistry.
Yeah.
So basically, when we were already together, akala niya naliligo pa. When we were engaged, ang akala niya mag-boyfriend lang kami. And when we were gonna get married, hindi niya alam. And he only found out, honestly, he only found out 1 month before we were gonna get married.
It's
Sure.
hard to keep a big secret like
Yes.
that for so long.
For so long. And my mom knew, and then we were prepared.
Yeah.
But siya lang yung, hindi talaga siya prepared.
As a Singaporean wedding. Yeah.
Yes, we got married. And he only bought his suit in Singapore. Although, on the day of our wedding, hindi niya na tinapos yung reception. Umakit na siya. And then sabi niya, family emergency. Sabi niya, babawiin na kita. Parang ayoko na.
Bakit daw?
Because he said, baka hindi ka na umuwi sa Pilipinas.
Okay.
So then I made a promise to him. Sabi ko, don't worry, Papa. Dadalhin ko siya sa Pilipinas.
Oo.
Hindi niya alam yun.
here.
And
Now he's still
wala
here.
siyang kamalay-malay.
Naplano na pala.
May plano na naman ni Papa na siyang dadalhin namin sa Pilipinas. Well, God is good. God made everything
Yes.
work.
Now they have 3 beautiful children.
Yeah.
Yes.
20
So,
years married.
There is Kenzie, Kenzo, and Kelly.
Kelly.
Okay,
Yes.
first question. Why all K?
My dad's name is
Okay.
Ken Tong.
Yes.
Okay.
Ken Tong and Z is me. So we put Ken Z together.
Okay.
So after Ken Z,
We asked Kenzie.
Kenzie named his brother.
Kenzo.
Right.
And then Kalisha is from the Bible. I was reading the Bible. I saw a name. And then I said, if I'm going to have a daughter, I'll name her Kalisha.
Yes.
And God gave us a daughter.
Yes.
Yeah, after
Beautiful.
2 months. Yeah.
Were you Christian by that time? Or were you
Z
Christian
is
all
a
the way?
devout Christian. I grew
You're
up in a
Catholic.
Catholic and
Yes.
Protestant
Like everyone.
family.
I thought it was the other way.
No.
No.
So, worship leader yan, ha?
Yung pagka-Christian nila, my daughter is in Singapore. She was having some seminars before getting married. You both were always the sample couple.
really?
That
Really?
Yes,
Of
that
Pastor
Pastor Joey
Joey.
would
Yeah.
tell my daughter and her husband.
Oh, wow.
So,
really
your
wow.
effect to my daughter and my son-in-law is really
To their
really-
marriage, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Oh, wow.
You don't know the impact
Oh,
you
wow.
I'm gonna go back to Kenzie. He's going to
Military school.
He's in military now.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's there now in Singapore.
Is that hard for you guys? Letting him go? How hard,
Hard,
is that
hard.
It's hard for
a mother?
Actually,
Hard.
even for me, I
Yes.
thought it was easy for me. But,
Yeah.
I mean, Ivy was very hard for her.
Wow, it was hard. Kasi they shaved his head.
Yeah.
He stays in the bunk.
Yeah.
Wala siyang kilala. He's from the Philippines. He grew up in the Philippines. Suddenly, a different
He has to,
culture. Wala siyang friend.
He doesn't speak Chinese that much.
Yes.
really?
No, he's not so familiar with the culture.
And then he speaks with an accent, right?
Oo,
Because
iba yung accent.
different.
Kama-
American.
American.
Mahirapan siya mag-adjust. So, we had to give her full support. Kaya every weekend,
Yes.
that was really my devotion and commitment to him na I'll be there when you get out of the camp and we will send you back to the camp every weekend.
I'm sure when you sent him out, you had to keep a strong
Yes,
face.
I
But
know.
when he left,
Kaming dalawa, nag-iyakan kami
Really?
dalawa.
Really?
Yes,
I
both.
thought I was okay because I went through it before.
Yeah.
Yes.
But when you actually see him walking towards the barracks, you suddenly feel that, oh,
Yes,
Yes.
letting go.
Letting go.
Yeah.
Letting
and
go.
then he's going to create his own path already. He's like becoming a man.
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's hard to let go. You know what I mean? Because you've been with him for 18 years.
Yes.
Even me, I couldn't.
Because you
Yeah.
grew up in Singapore. So
Yeah.
at least he's familiar with the culture. He has
Yeah.
friends who's going through the same experience. Well, Kenzie, wala eh. Totally from
He was the
wala,
only one.
on his own.
On his own.
But we know deep down
But you can
inside.
see the fear in his
the fear,
eyes.
yeah.
Ah,
Yes.
okay.
You can see it.
That must have been
Right?
hard.
And you
that's
can
hard
feel
for
it.
parents.
Must
Of
have been
course,
hard
that's
for you
hard. Yeah,
seeing that.
It's hard because
fear.
you feel helpless. The best thing was that in 2-3 months,
He was.
he grew, he
matured.
became a
Oh,
man.
how
Became a man,
nice.
yes.
Oh,
He
great,
literally,
great.
in Singapore, there's a famous show, Boys to Men.
Okay.
Because it's a very big thing in Singapore culture where the kids go in,
Yeah.
send him as boys, and come
And then
out
come
as
as
men.
men.
He literally came back after 3 months.
A different,
Different.
A different.
Different.
person.
Yeah.
Different for the better.
He liked it.
As a couple, let's start with pet peeves.
We have temperature differences.
Ah, same with us.
Yeah, so she keeps on switching off the aircon.
Di ko ginawin ako
Right.
kasi.
Diba?
Di ko
Well, and then I
kaya.
will switch it back on. Right? And then
Same,
so
same,
it's just non-stop.
same.
Why don't I just switch it on and then you wear something thicker? Or you want to
Gusto
switch
niya
it off and I sleep naked? What do you want?
Ay, alam mo, hindi ka pwedeng matulog na makapal yung suot mo, di ba? Ang init naman.
You know where the scene. Cooking, food.
You're the cook.
Yes, she can't cook.
I don't cook.
When
In
she visited
Scotland.
me in Scotland, she cooked adobo for me. She stayed in the kitchen for almost 5 hours.
Trying to...
Calling long distance to a sister.
Yeah, wala pa,
Right,
wala
at that
pa
time
ano
it
mo
was
WhatsApp
chat
mo eh.
GPT.
It was phone card. She's still calling. Vinegar, down it, down it. By the time it came out, it was hard as rock.
Sunog na.
Right? And then when
Pinakain
we
ko sa-
serve it to me and my
And the
friends, my
friends.
Scottish
Kasi
friends.
Scottish friends.
So they were like, oh, this nice
Jerky.
jerky. Eh?
Chicken jerk. Chicken jerk. Any,
Okay lang yan,
any food that you disagree on?
Beef sisi kasi loves spicy food.
Okay.
So I had to learn how to eat spicy food.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
But in the beginning,
Singaporean.
hindi ko kaya. But
Oo.
now, medyo
Yeah.
nag-a-adapt na ako.
Kasi food in Singapore,
Singapore,
is quite
yeah,
spicy.
Oh, spicy, yeah.
Tsaka sila lalagyan pala ng chili. Spicy na, may chili pa. Extra spicy.
Everything I'll have spice. Like tinola, I will put chili,
Chili.
soy sauce, chili.
But
Pero
at
yung
least,
isang food na medyo nahirapan siyang kainin is kare-kare.
I cannot
really?
eat that.
Hindi niya nahirapan siya sa peanut butter na
I
sauce.
don't-
Hindi niya maintindihan, pansit and kanin kakainin niyo together.
Carbs
Carb
and
and
carbs.
carbs.
Carbs on
Ah.
carbs.
Hindi niya naiintindihan. Bakit daw kayo magpapansit
You
at
should try the
kanin?
pancit with pandesal.
It's obvious to us that you both are very fashionable.
Yeah.
Fit
Ganun ba?
check.
Yeah.
On point.
Always.
Wow, talaga.
Always.
Ay, thank
Who
you.
styles who?
Just today, Z was gonna wear a yellow shirt and green pants.
Yes.
Okay.
So I said, dear, parang mas gusto ka mag-dark ka para you look thinner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, technically, both of us love fashion.
Yeah.
Z
Yeah.
has his own sense of fashion.
Yes.
He knows his style, pero he always would need my advice.
Of
for
course.
it.
Okay,
Of course.
tayo.
Kayo,
as
sa inyo.
against,
He's the fashionable one because I'll always go for comfort. Jan.
So
So,
ikaw, you
this is
can
my
shop for
styling.
hours.
This is his styling.
you style B.
you see my
Yes!
our stylists are
Oh,
our
daughter.
kids.
Oh, yes, your kids are so
yes.
fashionable.
So generally, we
Yes.
ask them.
Oh, so kasan nila naman yung pagiging fashionable nila? Kay Janno.
I presume.
It's Jan.
Sa mas
Even the
maarte.
makeup and hair.
Sa mas maarte.
I recently had a treatment from you guys.
Yes.
Both of you did my neck.
Hello. I think Janno's main concern is his useless. Yeah.
These two.
You're talking about the lines?
More of the lines.
Yes.
But there
The preppy
is
skin
the
also.
prep-
Today we're gonna start with the hybrid treatment on the neck, which is a combination of a biostimulator and a filler, and that will help hydrate the skin, and also it will also help stimulate collagen. Yeah, I just did the hybrid actually for my neck.
Really?
Okay,
I'm excited.
Yay! So usually after the procedure, you can have a little bit of bruising or a little bit of bumpiness. And normally the best result is usually after 4 weeks, and it gets better after 8 to 12 weeks of treatment. That's it, we're done. Yay!
The hybrid
Yes.
treatment.
Yes.
It's fantastic.
The first time I met Janno, he was really concerned about his loose skin
Yeah.
sa neck,
Yeah.
diba? That's the first thing you wanted to
Yeah.
have treated. So good thing that now we have a new treatment. It's
Yeah,
called
the hybrid.
hybrid treatment. So ang maganda sa kanya, there's instant results and there's also long-term results.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically just a lunchtime procedure. It's just an injection that you do twice a year.
Mm-hmm.
And then it gets
Twice a
better.
year,
Yes.
no,
Ang bilis lang, wa? We did it for about 15
Yeah.
minutes, maximum 20
It's not
minutes.
so painful, right?
No, not at all. I didn't feel anything.
And when
at
you came home, you were telling me, it might bruise. Nothing.
Nothing? Walang bruise?
Nothing
Yeah.
whatsoever. Sabi ko,
Talaga.
wow, galing.
There's a lot of posts about this. In the 80s, 90s, 40, 50 didn't look like
No,
this.
very
no.
different.
You know the Golden Girls, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The
Yes.
TV show. They were
50s, diba?
They were in the 40s,
40s lang sila?
40s.
When they
They
look
were
like
just
that?
40s.
40s and
Wow.
So you can see the difference
The
in
difference.
generation. I mean, we're all into health now,
Yes.
and
And medical
aesthet-
science is very advanced.
Yeah.
I
That's why-
think I would even say this is a golden age for aesthetic and treatments,
Yes,
right?
because right now it's not only just outside, but it's also inside.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we go into regenerative medicine now, regenerative aesthetic
Wow.
treatments.
Oh, nice.
So we are opening our latest clinic called the Aivitas. It's a
Aivitas.
longevity regenerative clinic.
Wow,
So
that's something
where-
to look forward
yeah,
to.
so that's where you do all the
Is that
NAD,
NMNs, NAD peptides?
peptides, you do cell therapy,
Cell therapy,
you do
yes.
hyperbaric oxygen.
And this clinic is
Hyperbaric,
open.
nice.
It's open already.
Open already.
Yeah.
Yes, we just
So
opened
we're soft
actually
opening
last
now.
month. Yes.
So it would complement Ivy because Ivy Clinic is, they make you look young.
Yes.
Yeah.
From the outside.
On the outside, and then Ivitas makes you look,
From
make
the
you
inside.
young from inside.
Inside. Both.
Nice.
Inside and
So,
out.
because what we see is that by maybe 2030, people in their 50s or 60s will look like 30s or 40s,
Wow.
Yeah.
right?
And it all starts in your clinic.
Some of my favorite treatments in your clinic are Exion,
Exion, yes.
Yes.
microneedling,
Yes,
also
RF microneedling.
Yes.
New Era.
Type.
Dami kong ginagawa.
Ang
Dami
arte
ginagawa.
niya, di ba?
Moving.
Malapit na. Wait lang.
I also want to hear about Brovage.
Brovage is a new clinic we just opened yesterday.
Yeah.
So,
yes.
Sorry, I didn't get to go.
It's
to
okay, it's
the
okay.
opening.
But it's a men's clinic.
And people think it's
Aesthetic.
about aesthetic, but it's not.
But it's not. It's actually for men's function. So as it goes to a certain age, right, things will start to go down, right?
Yeah.
The testosterone goes down.
Yeah.
You know, your energy goes down. Everything, right? And all these things actually, you don't have to live with that because there are ways to actually keep you at optimal performance.
So we were talking about
Cell therapy for the
knees.
Wow.
I need that.
Yeah, so like you can reverse pain, arthritis.
So those are the things they're going to address at Brovage.
Wow.
Yes. And
And Vitas, yeah.
Same. We have to do.
But in Brovage, I saw your post. Of
Yes.
course, I follow you on Instagram. I saw your interview. You have, how do you say it?
There's penile enhancement, there's penile enlargement.
Yeah.
There is scrotox. which
Because
is Botox for the scrotum.
Wow.
Oh,
So
Wow,
that it becomes
yeah.
younger. There's aesthetic and there's function.
Yeah. Would you have penis reduction for me?
I need a drink. I will need a drink. I will need a drink.
Kaya nga pala, Bing.
You like that?
Yung about the joke.
Kaya pala masakit ang ulo mo.
Nakakaloka.
Ano gusto mo? Penile... Ano?
Termination.
Penile tack.
We've shared our story. Is anyone celoso? More celoso?
I think between me and Zima, selosa ako.
Yeah.
Yeah, ako. Si Z hindi seloso eh.
The good thing about us is that we generally don't give ourselves the opportunity to get jealous.
Tama.
So for us, it's our own rule, but we generally do not have friends of the opposite sex.
And Janno left.
Alam mo, in all fairness, tama si Z eh. So, I never have like group of girls na magka-travel kami. Mawawala ako kasi mahirap na baka. Pag nawala na ako ng konti, may mangyari.
May something.
Especially siguro kasi we came from a long distance relationship
Yes.
eh. Even 4 years of our marriage, long distance kami. So we know how it is not to be together.
Yeah.
But I think na ang pinagselosan ko yung ex-girlfriend niya. Because when he was courting me, yung ex-girlfriend niya actually was sort of stalking him. But yeah, when we were together as boyfriend and girlfriend, alam ko na yung ibang girls type talaga siya. So, nagsiselos ako doon. And then we had our second child and we're always together. Parang ngayon, honestly, hindi ko nga matandaan kung kailan ako nagselos kay Z eh.
Oh, that's good.
Wala na. Ikaw, Janno. Ikaw, Bing.
Go ahead.
System doon.
Sige.
Ikaw, nagselos ka ba kay Bing? Did you ever get jealous?
Of course.
Ah, talaga?
Kaya bihira.
Talaga? Oh.
Talaga.
Ganon? Ganun ba, Bing? May reason ba magselos si Janno?
Marami. Ito
Marami
yung
pa ba?
reason. Ito
Marami
yung
pa
reason.
nagkakagusto kay Bing?
Alam niyo
Oo
na.
naman.
Alam niyo na.
Ang haba ng
Kwento
Kasi
ko na
nung
lang.
bata ako, nanonood talaga ako ng dance entertainment.
Okay.
I'm a fan of dance entertainment. Ang love team ni Janno then was
Manilyn
Reynes.
Reynes.
Hindi ikaw.
Hindi.
Hindi. Kasi
nga
si
pala.
Manilyn Reynes, ang asawa niya ngayon si Aljan Jimenez.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you know that Aljan Jimenez was my date in my prom?
Oh, wow!
Yan ang small world.
Aljan.
Hi, Aljan.
We have to guess
I don't
you
know if
guys.
you remember me. We
Some
were family
student-
friends.
Family
eh.
friends,
Okay.
So when I needed a prom date, siya yung naging prom date ko. And yeah, so Aljan talaga yung crush namin talaga. I don't know, I haven't seen...
Manilyn, galing mo.
I know I haven't seen Aljan in a long time, but yeah, hello. Kamusta ka
diba?
na? And I hope you remember me.
Hi, Aljon. This is Doc Z.
Yes.
Alright, let's have a chat.
And yes, and I was a fan of actually, Janno and Manilyn. Pero was it, love at first sight kay Bing?
Oh, of course.
Type mo ba siya nun?
You know, he grows on you. He grows on you after a while.
So which proves I'm a grower.
Wait, how many clinics do you have?
First one was Aivee Clinic BGC4.
BGC.
That was our flagship clinic in 2019, kaya 16
Okay.
years na kami. Then a few years after, we opened Aivee Clinic
Burgos
Alabang. Burgos Circle.
Yeah,
I don't know if
Burgos
you've been there before, Bing.
With my girls.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, we went there.
Yeah, and Gretchen actually was one of my
Yes.
very first.
She's the one who
Yes.
brought me to.
I know, that's why. So yun, and then we opened Aivee Clinic Alabang since yung practice ko talaga was in the South. And then we opened the Aivee Clinic Mega Mall. Then we opened the Aivee Clinic A Institute, which yung
Yeah.
malaki namin. And then we opened Lasis Vertis. After 7 years, we opened a new clinic, which is Aivee Clinic Porcal. This is our new clinic. It's the Percal Skin Spa and the Ivee Clinic Percal.
This is so nice, huh?
Yes.
Ivy Clinic, and then we're here in the spa.
In the spa. Skin Spa.
Just across.
Yes, yes. So they're across each other. So here you want to do your pampering, your facials, and then there if you want to see the doctor do treatments, lasers, and injectables. You
Relaxation and
Yes.
treatment.
Ivy Singapore as well.
As well,
A couple
yes.
of years back.
Yes.
Grabe, no?
And then,
Grabe.
then we're opening
Grabe tong mga to.
Ivy Clinic Makati
Makati next
this
month.
next month.
Then we have Rovach. Then we have Avitas.
Yes.
Then we open
Then we're opening next year
Whoa. Another one.
Ivy Clinic Opus and Pampanga.
Opus and then
Clark.
Pampanga.
Yes.
Wow.
Grabe.
Okay.
Grabe. How
So
do-
that's a total of how many?
Ilan na ba yun?
In
10 na ba?
10 Ivy
10?
clinics and then
And then we have our luxury pets. We have 4.
We have 4.
But you know,
pet people, yeah.
despite all the clinics that they're opening and the other businesses that they have, one thing I admire about this couple is that they always give back.
Yes.
You know,
you have your program.
I don't want to cry, okay?
Oh.
Every time I see their posts on how unselfish they are
Yeah.
and how much they help people who, you know, don't know where to go, don't know what to do with their certain sicknesses or tumors or
Or
whatever.
can't afford.
Yes,
Yes.
cannot afford. I believe it's once a month that they do outreach for
Yeah.
these people.
Can you tell us
And
about
it's fantastic.
about that program?
Well, actually, that program started way back pa. When I first started my practice, way back 2002 or 2003, may free clinic na talaga ako. But they go to my clinic. So I've always been doing that. And then I decided na I want to collaborate with the local government. So
Yeah.
I would give free clinics in the barangay.
Yeah.
Itong tinatawag naming Aivee Beyond Borders.
Yun,
But it started-
Ivy Beyond
Yes.
Borders.
It started small lang, actually. Kasi we could accommodate mga 100 people, 150. And then,
Small na ba yun?
maliit pa yon. Because when Z saw what I was doing, I invited him actually. Then he was there and then he saw ang daming tao, ang daming
Yes.
pasyente. Then I remember, what did you say?
So I said, let's make it bigger. So we started to get all our people involved, and it just started to snowball, bigger and bigger. And you know, the beautiful thing about Ivy Beyond Borders, which I'm very happy with, is that we never asked anybody for financial help. We used what we have,
Yeah.
and then we just give back.
But you know, Ivy Beyond Borders speaks volumes of who you both are.
Oh.
I mean, like, really, I believe, you know, we have a God who is so awake and so giving
True.
that everything that is happening to you, all the clinics that are opening, all the opportunities that are coming towards you, is also because of this, because you are so unselfish.
Oh.
Yeah.
And really, I have no words on the schedule you keep and then you still do this. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
You know, it's different. It's a different feeling when you're treating patients in the clinic
Yeah.
and when you're treating patients
Out
outside
there,
the clinic. Iba talaga yung
yes.
pakiramdam. Napakasaya ng
Yes.
pakiramdam. And I really enjoy my interaction
Right.
With different kinds of
The
people.
smiles
And
you
the
get.
smile
The
and the
smiles.
difference we're making
Oo.
and yung
Yeah.
maliit na bagay sa atin, sa kanila
Yes.
napakalaking bagay.
Oo.
Hindi mo mapapalitan yung kasiyahan na.
Yes.
Does it break your heart when you
Yeah.
see the
Yeah.
poverty here
Yeah.
in the Philippines?
Yeah, it's difficult to see.
When you do something for them, it goes a long way
Yes.
for them, and it's really different.
Sabi ko nga, yung kasiyahan na nabibigyan namin sa kanila, mas malaki yung kasiyahan na nararamdaman namin.
Iba.
Right.
Iba yung fulfillment.
Iba.
nun.
Iba talaga.
Iba.
Sarap,
Kaya,
ha?
Ang sarap. Ang sarap ng
It's a
feeling.
good
Tsaka,
feeling.
you only live once, you know, we have to do as much as we can to help.
Yes,
Diba?
yes.
Diba?
And you know, even on your IG stories, you spread the love because when we see it, you know, you remind everybody there's no harm in lending a helping hand.
Totoo naman yan. And one misconception is akala nila, I only treat celebrities.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
So gusto ko sabihin talaga, you know, guys, I treat
Everyone
everyone
the same.
equally.
Yeah,
Equally.
right, right.
Walang
She'll give-
favoritism.
No, I can attest to that.
Yes.
I mean,
should give the same amount of attention
Yeah.
to whoever it is, to whoever, doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Right.
For me,
Pantay-pantay.
Advice for patients who can't afford. What's a good skincare routine?
first of all, kasi one of the reasons why we age talaga is the sun eh. I always advise everybody, always use sunscreen talaga. Kahit nasa loob ka lang ng bahay.
Ah.
Like yung mga ilaw, like ito, di ba?
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
strong light. So, kahit nagluluto ka, actually, yung
Init.
singaw,
Oo, yung,
diba?
Yeah.
Nagkakamilasma ka nun eh. Or even, just being in the air condition for the whole day, actually, magdadry ang skin mo.
Magdadry naman.
So, kaya moisturizer, importante. And also, important talaga to wash yung face. So, don't sleep with your makeup,
Makeup
on. Yung
Right.
ano mo sa bahay lang, make your
yes.
own mask.
Yeah, right.
Diba? Or even nga, egg whites, diba?
Yeah,
When you
yeah.
put that, nakakaputi ng skin.
For men, yeah.
And I mean,
Generally.
food is very important.
Yes.
So, you know, I try to cut out on soda.
Oh,
Like,
Yeah.
you know, all these
Right.
gassy drinks.
Yes.
Is very damaging to the skin, right? Because there's a lot of sugar. So sugar actually is very bad for the skin as well. So you cut
For everything. It's
Yeah.
bad for everything.
because it has a lot of inflammation,
Yeah.
right? So it makes your skin look old. Just proper diet would make your skin glow.
Any advice for couples, especially
Couple.
in the same field?
It's very challenging sometimes because you're with each other all the time. Try to look at your spouse as an ally, not as an enemy, right?
Did you hear that? Ma?
look. You see, I was approving and then became a guy.
Ako yung advice ko siguro is, it's really important that you enjoy doing something together. Kailangan meron kayong ginagawa as a couple eh.
Yes.
Kailangan meron kayong something that connects you and binds you together. Siguro, that's why it's important, like for us, we work together. So it could be an advantage or a disadvantage,
Right,
di ba?
right.
Advantage because we're always together, we have a lot of things to talk about, we go through challenges together. So pag may pinagdadaanan ka, alam mo, may kakampi ka.
Yes.
Who
Diba?
understands
Who
what you're... Yeah.
understands yung working hours nyo na late. Marami kaming commonalities. And I think that's one reason why we're growing together and our relationship is even stronger, I feel, after 20 years. Temptation will always be there. I think it's all part and parcel. And as Bing I was saying, marriage is something you have to work on.
Work on.
Yeah.
You really have to work
Diba?
on.
Hindi, it's a work in progress.
Yes.
No?
That's
Very
beautiful.
nice.
Yeah,
Very
thank you.
nice.
Thank you.
And with
Thank
that, Doctora, Ivy, and
Thank
Dr.
you.
Z,
Thank
thank you so much for your
Thank
time.
you so much for
Thank
having
you. Thank
us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I just want to say that you deserve all the success you're
Yes,
having. More
definitely.
because you're such nice people.
Oh,
Definitely.
thank
I mean, you deserve everything, and more power to you guys.
More power to you.
Salamat.
Again, thank you for spending time with us and sharing all your knowledge to everybody.
I know.
Knowing my story, pag niyaya ako si Doc Z, if I ask Doc Z to go out with me, will you allow him? No?
Hindi. Bing, kailangan magkasama tayong apat ha. Lalabas lang tayo pag apat tayo.
Ano ka?
Naku!
Prayer meeting! Ano ba?
Doktora,
Prayer meeting for men.
I will promise you, I will not allow Doc Z anywhere near
Alam mo,
Janno.
Janno, kung gusto mo na gumita pa yung leeg mo.
Ay! Oo nga!
Tandaan mo.
Oo nga! Thank you guys for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Thank you.
See you next week.
We had such a great time.